You ain't never got the chills till you shake. Homie, the streets cold. No contributions to nothing I was pursuing. I understand it's hard to call it a movement if it ain't moving. Keep your energy the same from all them days when I felt ruined. Had everything to gain, but you complain while we regrouping. We sat.
All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Pass to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Really hard to keep Howard out of the paint. I mean, once he gets the position he wants, he's going to look to throw it down.
Curry with it. Guarded now by George. Here's the teardrop. And Robertson gets it to go.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Ingram from the arc. They grab their own miss. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Because of that big body and 7-foot frame, Lopez a handful to keep off the glass.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Now here's Curry. Buries it from three.
That's Curry's game. I mean, you can't give him a sliver of daylight out there.
To the inside. Oh, it's stolen. The three. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. Now Philadelphia with it. 7-point differential. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Now here's Lopez. Brandon Ingram. That one's good. Ingram's got 5 points.
Ingram came into the league with an elongated shooting motion. They're working to tighten that thing up, and he's making some progress.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
A minute 53 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Ingram. Free throw line jumper. Howard grabs the miss.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And it's Bird missing. Well, Clark, the first 9 years of his career, he played mostly power forward. But over the last 3, Anthony Davis playing a lot of center.
And I think his game has become more focused on staying in the paint, which is where he's dominant. He's added tons of strength over the years. He's using that to his advantage. He's always been one of the special players in the league, in my opinion. And he's still one of the top 15 guys in the league for sure. He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
This one for three. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Ingram just needs to have more and more nights like this. And with fueled confidence, he'll be a potent scorer.
Here's Bird. No good again that time. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
And he can't get that one. Here's Howard. Rebound by Philadelphia. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And here's Ingram from the arc. Tries again. Pass to Thurman. The three. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Substitution on the court.
15 seconds left in the first quarter here. Anthony in the post. Blocked! And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. A three from the inbound. Anthony with a bucket.
Larry Bird.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the first. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. The Knicks up by 1. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
Your home team, 14. The away team, 15.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
Porzingis misses.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Booker with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. Pass to Yao. From downtown, SGA from distance.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Now here's Adebayo. Here's Bird. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Bird's got 8.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Oh, no. He may have gotten injured right there. Man, he's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, that type of injury is always worrisome. Hopefully, he's okay.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. A quick shot there. It's off target. Here's Porzingis. What a finish from Porzingis.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Yao. 14 feet away. Adebayo grabs the board. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Porzingis. Yao, good.
And Yao Ming's a handful when he's this deep. I mean, virtually impossible to guard. You can't let him get this kind of positioning. Easier said than done, though.
Now here's Booker. No made baskets yet. The kick out, Curry. Clock at 6. Pass to Adebayo. And he banks in the layup.
The moment Bam gets the ball close in, he's really hard to stop.
At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
What impresses me most about Porzingis is how versatile he is. I love that about a big man who does a little bit of everything.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Philadelphia?
Look at the fast break point total from these guys. I mean, they're really hustling, working hard, and those hustle points are showing up on the scoreboard.
And not only that, you like how they're turning defense into offense, forcing turnovers and capitalizing.
You know, Clark, 2024 saw Anthony Davis make his return to the All-Star game.
And really, B.A., such a pleasure to see him back on the court, healthy and producing. That's not been an issue. The issue has been him being hurt and not being able to be on the court. But he's a perennial all-star when he's healthy and playing and doing exactly what he's done throughout his career at both ends, be a dominant center.
Here's Ingram, and a slam dunk by Ingram.
The young Brandon Ingram staying composed, knowing he was going to get hit and draw the foul.
Philadelphia shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. Out to the wing. Here's McHale. No good with the triple. Philadelphia leading by 5. And they've been producing at a high level.
Oh, no question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Ingram putting that 7'3" wingspan to good use.
Here's Adebayo. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The 3 from Curry. Rebound by Philadelphia. Lopez in the post. Ingram. And that one's good. Ingram's got 7 points for the quarter.
In the paint, Ingram's got all the tools he needs. He just has to be aggressive.
And the visitors call time here. So both teams changing it up here. They just can't stop this run.
And honestly, the more empty trips they have, the more they feel the pressure.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Brown, no good. Philadelphia leading by 9.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Brown with a screen. Here's Anthony. Nails the 16-footer. Anthony's got 5 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Philadelphia on top, leading by 9. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. All right, time for an injury report.
He said they're concerned this is a serious injury and it's going to keep him out of the rotation. And just like that, he's right back out there. That's some toughness. I'm sure you guys can appreciate that.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Graham.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat-out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
Down low. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Curry. Oh, George with a steal. To the middle. Outside for Ingram. Counted from distance. Ingram's got 22.
And that's exactly what he's looking to do, more and more. Lopez creating for his teammates.
Knocked loose. Here's Thurman. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
It's stolen by Ingram. He's off on the layup. And they're running. George with a steal. The three is up. The shot by Ingram, no good. Pass to Anthony. Back to Howard. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Nice job of concentrating on the basket that time by Howard. He knew he was going to get hit, but kept his eyes on the basket.
Deflects the pass. Philadelphia leading by 6. Back to Ingram. Three-pointer. Nails it from 3. He's got 25.
What a competitor. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. SGA showing off the athleticism there.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
And here's Butler outside. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Robertson. Off the left rim and out. Now Philadelphia with it. 14 points, their largest margin of the game.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his second personal
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense. His elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on.
Nice! Big finish! Man!
Well, you see the power and athleticism at the rim. Who's man enough to rise up to challenge the Big O?
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the triple. Here's Robertson. That one goes. Count it. Robertson's got 8.
It's not easy to work the ball inside.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
Well, I tell you what, you got to keep Yao Ming out of the paint. Guy is just too big and too strong and has too good a touch to let him catch it that close.
Philadelphia leading by 14. Randall right side. And stolen by Anthony. And they're on the break. Oh, and the dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
Booker fires from way outside. And so it's Philadelphia now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Curry looking it over. Adebayo sets a screen. Let's go with a 3. Davis with a rebound. And stolen by Brown. Pass to Adebayo. Rebound by Philadelphia. At one point, they led by 16. And stolen by Booker. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
When you talk about shot mechanics, Curry is as close as you can get to perfect. I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of work into that part of his game, and it pays off.
Out to the right wing. From 18 feet away, the bank shot, no good. Philadelphia leading by 11. Here's Ingram. Pass to Lopez. for three. The shot by Ingram, no good. Randall with a steal. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Boy, you got to love how Lopez really puts himself in position to help his team wherever they need him. He works hard to contribute on every play.
And the visitors call time here. Both teams will make substitutions. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message that the visiting team coach was giving to his team. Coach was seething about the turnovers. He said, I love everything we're doing but the turnovers. They're killing us. Let's clean up that before it sinks us.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
I got pity for that rim right there, Joel Embiid. That's a big man banging that thing down. They've been undisciplined defensively, getting themselves into foul trouble far too early.
Outside Curry. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just, oh, Embiid, the finish.
Boy, this big guy, Joel Embiid, is a center with an awesome dunking arsenal. Boy, I tell you what a well-designed play, executed beautifully, too.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time, rising up for the dunk.
And here's Curry for three. Pure from three-point range. Curry's gotten 4 this quarter.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open. And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Left side Curry. Easy money for Stephen Curry.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Pass to Howard. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul of the game. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Howard, the screen. And here's Curry for three. Goes back up. And Howard with the lay-in.
You know, this is where Howard does the most damage. With his height and length and athleticism, how do you guard him inside?
Curry's shot is off.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Well, look at this. I mean, points off turnovers. So aggressive, forcing the other team to make mistakes, and it's really paid off.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game as a result of good defense has been very strong.
Here's Ingram. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Dwight Howard picks one up.
Boy, the potential Ingram has is exciting to think about. I mean, a versatile swing man who wants to keep getting better. Keep an eye on this young fella.
So he gets them both. And it's a 9-point game here. Outside Curry. Fires for three. Knocks down the long J.
You see why they trust Curry. I mean, give him the rock and let him make a play.
Pass to Lopez. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. And Philadelphia leads by 8.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Curry with it. Guarded now by George. Fires the three. That shot missing. Ingram on the wing. He gets it in there. And it's a 10-point Philadelphia lead. And the call will be against Brandon Ingram. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two.
That was just an awful decision. I mean, you have to keep the clock moving. There's no reason to foul there.
Yeah, inexcusable. I mean, he's got to know not to take any chances there. That's just a terrible foul.
From the wing, the putback. And so it's Philadelphia with the W. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed